And we're working today with the side body. So we do a lot of forward bending. We do a lot of hunching over. We do a lot of forward bending, bending forward. And the front and back, there's a lot of movement that happens on a daily basis. But the side to side is sometimes a neglected space. There's sometimes we could find a bit more space in the side body, and I've sort of linked that to the shadow side of our bodies and how it can be so beautiful to move and to move into and to have awareness of your shadow body, but also your shadow self. So when you're ready, we're going to start slow by inhaling the hands high, touching the backs of the hands together on the in-breath. Exhale, floating the hands slowly and softly back down by your sides. So we'll do that a couple of times in your own breath, noticing how you can find length every inhale as you reach up and away. And on the exhale, imagine and feel the air under your arms, supporting your arms as they soften and float back down by your side. One more like that. Feeling longer, feeling taller with every inhale. And releasing on the exhale. This time we're going to inhale and find some more height by coming high on the toes. So feeling how you lift through the heels as you float the backs of the hands together. Inhale. Exhale, lowering the heels, lowering the arms, maybe softening the knees. Couple more times like that. Using the breath to float you high. Using the air to soften your descent. Last time. Now I'm going to turn to face the same way as you. Right hand holds the left wrist. Reach up and out of the waist. Inhale. Exhale, side body bend to the right hand side. Stay here. Inhale once more. Find length, find space. Exhale. Deepen the bend towards the right. Bring the hands forward and through as we connect the hands on the in-breath. Exhale. Bring the hands back down by your sides. Next time your arms are high, let's do left hand, right wrist. Reach up and out of the waist. And side body bend towards the left. Breathing into the rib cage. Staying for the breath, deepening on the exhale. And bend to the knees, roll forward. Last inhale, hands high. As you exhale, you begin to bend your knees as you bring your hands down. And we're going to come to a kneeling position on your mat. Take your time, use your hands if you need to. Come to sit, palms facing down. We'll do 3 inhales through the nose, exhales through the mouth. Grounding. Finding presence with every exhale. Finding space. Finding lift and lightness with every single inhale. And let's reconnect back to the arm movements. Inhale, hands high, back of the hands connect. Exhale, hands back down by the sides. Couple more. And the next time the hands are high, right hand holds the left wrist. Inhale up and out of the waist. Exhale down towards the right. Release the hands. Take the left hand across the knee, right fingertips behind into your twist. Breathing the shoulders down away from the ears. And then from here, holding the left hand on the left knee, reach your right arm up and over, side body bend. And then connect right hand to left knee as you roll. Release, inhale, back of the hands connect. Exhale, side body bend to the left. Left hand holds the right wrist. From here, just twist right hand to left knee, left hand on the fingertips behind, twist from the belly, shoulder blades down the back. Right hand holds the left knee, left hand up and over, side body bend. And then this left hand holds the right knee as you round the back. Releasing, bring both fingertips back behind you, fingertips face forward, press into the fingers, see if you can lift the hips, lift the chest, maybe even lift the gaze. And as you exhale, lower through the hips, press yourself forward into tabletop. And we're going to move through different orientations of the hands. So let's just start with the fingertips facing forward in a normal, easy dancing cat-cow. Have an explore here. For 3. For 2. 1. Now let's turn the fingertips outwards, heels of the hands towards each other. And just smooth gently left to right. So my hands are facing outwards like this. Left to right. And then the next orientation of the palms is the heels of the hands are forward and the fingertips are back. So you're pointing the fingertips towards you. If this is too much for the forearms, you can move or bend through the elbows and stay still and breathe. You don't need to move. And the last one we'll do, you can tuck the toes if you need to move the hips back, is we're going to come to the top of the wrist. So bring the tops of the hands down. It can feel like a lot, so don't put too much pressure. Maybe you want to sit the hips back towards the heels, and then you can just ease into how much pressure you want to put on the wrists. And just breathe here for 3, for 2, 1. Coming back to normal, palms, fingertips forward, grip through your fingertips and move into dancing cat-cow, paying special attention to your side body. I want you to feel into the sides of the waist and move from these places with the intention to breathe into the side waist and to breathe into those shadow places, shadow spaces. Maybe that's in the sides of the body, maybe it's in the crevices of the mind. Send the breath to those places that need it the most. Those inevitably are the places that bring us the biggest gifts. For 3, for 2, 1. Looking to the right, Taking the right leg to the right with the right toes face forward. From here, we're going to inhale the left arm up and thread the needle, left shoulder, left side of the head down to the earth and stretching here. Allowing that right hip to move back and that right arm to move forward. You're up on your fingertips. For 3. Breathing smoothly and deeply for 2. 1, right hand under the face, come back to your tabletop arms. Keep the right leg where it is and walk your arms out and move your chest down. So it's sort of like a cat stretch, but with your right leg still out to the right. Now we walk the hands back in towards the body, so much so that you can come high on the knee. Keep that right leg extended. We're taking the right arm to the left hip, left arm up and over, really into the side of your left waist. For 3. For 2. 1. There's a tricky transition, so pay attention. Fingertips to the earth. Look at your left foot. Bring it to the center of the mat. So you're turning it inwards, so that when you press backwards to sit down, you're in Janu Sirsasana with the left foot into the right thigh. You got it. Let's do that side body bend again. Down that right leg. Right hand to left hip. Keeping it down, left hand up and over. Soften that right ear down towards the right shoulder for 3. For 2. 1. Taking that left hand to the left hip, coming high in the left shin. Sweep the right arm high. Send the hips forward. Lift the chest. Lift that right arm. And then lower the hips back down. So your left knee is bent. Bend your right knee to meet it. Come back to your tabletop. Moving, dancing, freeing cat-cow. For 3. For 2. 1, we look to the left, left leg out to the left, left toes face forward. From here, make sure the hips are nice and even, pointing towards the earth as you raise the right arm. Thread the right arm underneath. Right shoulder, right ear to the mat, softening down, sending the hips away, sending the left arm out in front on the fingertips. Breathing length down the side of the body, the left side for 3. For 2. 1, replace the left arm under the face, unravel yourself, walk the hands out, find that cat stretch in this modified position of the left leg. For 3. For 2. 1, let's walk the hands in towards the body as far as you can to come high on the knee. So we're coming to gate pose. Left hand, right hip, right hand up and over, side body bend. Imagine length in the whole right side, breathing between the rib cage, softening that left ear to the left shoulder for 3. 2. 1, taking the hands to the earth, up on the fingertips, looking at your right heel, bringing the right heel to the center of the mat, so that when you press back to seat, your right foot is into your left thigh. Side body bend over your left leg, left hand, right hip, right hand up and over. You got it. Have some Compassion here for where the body's shown up this morning. Some patience for the body for 3, 2, 1. Bringing that right hand next to the right hip. Let's open up the shape high in the shin, moving the hips and chest to the sky. And as you bring the hips back down, knees move together, roll over, tabletop once more. I'm going to move into a forward and back movement, so just tucking the toes from the wrists and the hips back towards the heels. From here, we're coming up into a downward facing dog, lifting through the back of the legs, sending the hips towards the sky, pedaling through the legs. For 3, 2, 1. Taking the toes towards the right heel, towards the left, sinking the hips down, raising the right arm. You're in a modified side plank. Then we're going to come back, so lift the hips, replace the right arm down, turn the toes back to a normal downward facing dog. Trying the other side, toes to the left, sink the hips, raise the left hand. And we'll do one more each side in your own time. Shifting left to right, noticing how strong you are through your core, through your obliques, keeping one long line off the body. Beautiful. From here, drop the knees back to your tabletop. Knees under hips, wrists underneath shoulders. Reach the right leg back. We're going to reach the left arm forward. So from here, as you reach the right knee forward, you're going to send the left arm back in space. Pardon me, I said the wrong thing. So left arm forward, right leg back. So the right knee comes in, left arm back. Couple more times. As the left hand comes down to the earth, right leg moves back. Half push up, elbows move back and graze the body parallel. Straight back up, knee to nose, step it through to low lunge. Find stability through your lower half. And when you're ready, let's inhale, back of the hands will meet. Exhale, soften them back down by your sides. If you want to move deeper into that front knee, you can inhale high. Exhale, deeper bend as you bring the hands down. One more. Next time the back of the hands connect, right hand holds the left wrist, reach yourself up and out of your waist, side body bend to the right, finding that long line from your left knee to your left fingertips for 3. Keep the breath deep for 2. 1, take that left elbow, drop it down on the outside of the thigh, palm to palm, let's twist. Shoulder blades slide down the back, shoulders down away from the ears for 3, 4, 2, 1. Press so strongly into your right leg, engage so much through your core that you can come off of that front knee and open up. So we're going to turn that left shin parallel to the front of the mat and come to a kneeling warrior 2. So the right foot, right knee draws forward, knee tracking over the same direction as the toes. And then we're going to do the same thing. Inhale, back of the hands touch. Exhale, sink into your kneeling warrior 2. Next time, the back of the hands connect. Left hand holds the right wrist. Reverse away from your top knee. Move across and forward to offer your right forearm to the thigh, left hand up and over. So a kneeling side angle. You can even take that left arm behind the back. From here, release the left hand, bring it towards the ground. Right toes will face forward, so towards the left, and you're in your modified side plank. So we'll do a couple of movements here. First of all, it's the right knee towards the right elbow. They don't have to touch. Just moving energetically towards each other and then reaching away from each other. Just exploring this movement. Maybe try with straight arms, straight legs. And the next time your right leg is on the ground, hold it there, right arm to the sky. I want you to press into your right leg and your right foot so much, and your left hand so much, and lift your hips to the sky so much that maybe, just maybe, you can extend this left leg forward and back again. Maybe. Wherever you are, turn the shape towards the back of the mat. Right hand down, right knee down. Let's flow it through from the back. Chest and chin to the ground. Hips to follow. Roll the shoulders back and down. And you can take 3 breaths in child's pose or 3 breaths in your moving cat-cow. Wherever you land, honoring all sides of yourself. For 3. For 2. When you're ready, back to your tabletop. And we're going to extend back through the left leg and the right arm. As the left knee comes in towards the elbow, right arm extends back behind you. So reach the leg and the arm away from each other, left leg, right arm, and then the left knee moves through as the right hand waves back. Keep going, they don't have to touch, but it's just that energetic movement of away and together. And yogis, the next time the right hand is forward, drop it to the earth, half push up, elbows move back behind you and straight back up, strong upper body, round through the back, left knee in, step it through, step it forward, low lunge. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, floating the hands back down by your side. 2 more like that in your own time, honoring your own breath, allowing some movement, some awareness into the sides, into the shadows. Next time the back of the hands touch, left hand holds the right wrist, pull yourself up and out and over towards the left, feeling that long line of energy from the right kneecap to the right fingertips. For 3. For 2. 1. Offer that right elbow across the left knee for that palm to palm twist. Shoulder blades slide down the back, feeling the palms press up on each other. For 3. For 2. 1, power press into your left leg, engage through your core to move up off of your left leg and spin around. The right shin moves across the mat and maybe the left foot moves into the center of your mat to find your kneeling warrior 2. Inhaling, the back of the hands touch. Exhaling, soften that hands, the arms, riding on the air around you. Imagining yourself growing taller, finding length. Every breath moving up your spine through both sides of your body. Next time the palms touch at the top, right hand holds the left wrist moving to the right, like a reverse warrior. And then moving forward across, offering the left forearm to the left shin into a kneeling side angle. Maybe this right hand is in a half bind behind your back. For 3, 2, 1. Release that right hand down to the mat. You're straightening your left leg, left toes or face the same way that you're looking, left hand to the sky. Let's work with the left arm and right knee first. So reaching away and then reaching elbow and knee together. They don't have to touch, just feel like you're moving from the center. So reaching out and away as you expand and then drawing closer. So really work with your side body, your obliques. We're strengthening as well as stretching through both sides of the body. And the next time the left foot's on the earth, hold it there, reach away, find stability. Find your left foot pressing into the ground a lot. Your right arm pressing into the earth, so much so, maybe lifting the hips so much that you can step that right foot forward and back. Wherever you are, left hand down, left knee down, back to the original top of the mat. Chin and chest are softened to the ground. Flowing with the hips, lifting with the shoulders. Child's pose or down dog, wherever you'd like to breathe for 3 deep breaths. Feeling, honoring, incorporating, and integrating all the sides of yourself. For 3. 4, 2. 4, 1. Slowly meander your way into a downward facing dog. Let's do right. Right leg floats to the sky. Option to stay here with the right leg lifted. Option to come to your left fingertips. Option to lift and draw your left arm back so you're balancing on 2 points of contact, your right hand and your left leg. When you're ready, left hand is down. Bring your right knee to your right elbow. And you're going to step that right foot on the outside of the right hand, drop the left knee. And I want you to just circle through the hips in both directions. Really finding as much space as you can, as much length as you can. Maybe you're moving the hips backwards and forwards, straightening the front leg a couple of times to feel the back of that right leg. Beautiful. We've got another funky transition for you guys. When you're ready, bend your right knee, straighten your back leg, bring your right hand to the sky. So it's just a simple twist. But we're going to move forward on the exhale and up and back on the inhale. So find in your own breath, in your own time, moving through all parts of this side stretch. And the next time the right hand is high, leave it there, hold it there. And we're going to bring this right foot halfway down the mat. And we'll do that by turning to the outside of both feet and sliding that right foot halfway down, right toes face to the right. So this right leg is supporting us. That's it. So come to the outside of the foot, left leg is straight, and see if you can dip your left hip on the exhale towards the earth. Yeah, side body, hello. Inhale, lift up. So we're really getting deep now. Sink that left hip down, give it some breath. Then inhale it back up. Now, if you want to watch this first, it's a bit tricky, but you can all do it. The left hip to the ground. You're going to turn the left toes high, sit on my left glute, and I'm facing the back of my mat with the right knee across. You got it. So from here, you sit, turn around, and forward fold over that right knee. There you go. And let's just breathe here. Maybe even interlacing the hands behind the back, sitting the chest towards the knee. Breathing for 3. It's a lot. For 2. 1, release. Turn back where you can, hand to the front of the mat. Right knee comes down first, left knee joins, and you can either flow from here or rest, whatever you need. If you want to go through a vinyasa, you can. If you need to rest, this is a good time to rest. For 3. We're ultimately going to meet back in a downward facing dog, but there's no rush. Breathe into when you're ready to move back there. For 2. Taking your time, finding your space in downward facing dog. When you get there, it's the left leg that wants to float up, and you may stay here. Option to play with your balance by coming to the fingertips of the right hand. You may stay here. Option if you want to take the right hand back behind you towards the back of the room. Maybe you're balancing on 2 points of contact. When you're ready, right hand down, left knee, left elbow. Step the left foot on the outside of the left hand. Drop the right knee. And let's circle and play with the hips right here. For 3. Maybe gently straightening and bending through the left leg. For 2. And 1. Left knee bends, right toes tuck, right leg straightens, left arm out in front on your exhale. On the inhale, sweep it up and behind, and up, over, and down. Moving between these 2 spaces, breathing between these 2 spaces, and imagining the energy freely moving up the left side body as you do so. The next time the left arm is to the sky, hold it there. Come to the outside of the left foot. Take the right foot halfway down the mat, left toes face towards the left. Modified side plank. On your exhale, you're sinking the right hip down. Breathe into that space. It's a lot on the side body. Inhale back up. Couple more times, just exploring, breathing, coaxing that movement out of that right side of the waist. And when you're ready for that tricky transition, it's the right hip down. You're rolling to that right glute and turning to the back of your mat, right toes flexed. Forward fold over that left knee. You got it. Well done. For 3. 2. 1, gently release, moving back the way you came, back to the front of the mat. The left knee tucks down first, then the right. Choice to flow or choice to rest, wherever you feel, however you land. For 3. 4, 2. I want to come up to our standing part of the sequence. So from down facing dog, lift the right leg high. Again, you can tent the left fingers or bring the left hand back for a check-in with the balance. But as the left hand lands, right knee forward and through, left heel grounds, you're up to warrior 1. Sinking the hips forward. And then as we lift the hands, we're going to lift the left heel. So it's going to turn into a lunge. And then we're going to dip the left knee as the hands move down. So inhaling, straighten. Exhale, bend the back knee. Both toes are facing forward. You got it. Next time the hands are high, right hand holds the left wrist, reach up and out. Keep the right knee deeply bent as you side body bend over to the right. From here, offer your left elbow to that right knee. Come to that prayer twist. You can always drop the left knee if you need to for 3. For 2. 1, we're thinking about warrior 2. So pressing into the front leg a lot, engaging to the core. Come off that front knee, turn it around. Right knee bends, warrior 2. Soften into this shape as we power press the front leg. Backs of the hands come to touch. Inhale, exhale, soften back to warrior 2. That's the flow. Inhale high, exhale, warrior 2. In your own breath, in your own time. And the next time the hands are high, stay there. We're going to turn it all around to the back of the mat. So right toes turn to the left, left toes turn to the left, warrior 2 facing the other direction. Left knee bends, hands high, right hand holds the left wrist. Lean into that reverse warrior, reaching away and roll forward, down and across. Offer that left forearm to the left shin, right hand up and maybe behind to a half bind. Yoga's choice to stay here, breathe down the whole right side body. If you want full bind, you can. For 3. If you want to test and turn on through your obliques, maybe you can send the left arm forward. For 2. For 1. Looking towards the earth, left hand down, right hand down. Coming back to tabletop or to plank, flow through. You've got 3 breaths in child's or 3 breaths in down dog, wherever you land, whatever you choose. For 3. Breathing into all places and spaces. Calling in all the pieces and parts of yourself, the parts that you acknowledge, the parts that you may not acknowledge. And allow that unconditional love, that acceptance, that wholeness of all sides of you When you're ready, yogis, downward facing dog, left leg floats to the sky. You may stay here, you may lift to the right fingertips, you may reach the right arm back for a check-in with the balance. Wherever you are, right hand comes down, everybody, left knee to chest, stepping it through to warrior one. Right heel grounds. Sink through the hips, left knee bends. Inhale the hands high, and as you do so, lift to the right heel, turn the right toes forward so you're in a crescent lunge. You're dipping the right knee as the hands come down, exhale. Inhaling them back up. Feeling the lift and the length. Slowing down that descent on the exhale. The next time the hands are towards the sky, hold it, keep it there. Left hand holds the right wrist, side body bend to the left. Find space and peace. And then offer that right elbow to the left thigh, palm to palm, we twist. Option to drop the right knee. It's the same twist. 4, 3. Twisting from the core, 4, 2. Elongating through the crown of the head, 4, 1. Pressing through the left foot a lot, engaging through the core a lot to lift up. Twist open, left knee bends, warrior 2. Facing the back of the mat. Straighten the left leg, inhale, backs the palms touch. Exhale, soften back down. In your own time, in your own space. Inhale up, exhale down. And the next time the back of the hands touch, hold it there. Turn the left toes all the way to the right. Turn the right toes to the right. Sink into the warrior 2, back to the original front of the mat. Flip the right palm, reverse. Left hand holds that right wrist to deepen the reverse. And then the arms move forward, across, offering that forearm to the thigh, side angle. Maybe even half bind with that left arm. Feeling that long line of energy from the left toes to the crown of the head. Option to test and switch on through your obliques by offering your right arm forward. When you're ready, turning that left hand down to the mat, right hand down to the mat, into your flow or to your rest, yogi's choice. 4, 3. 4, 2. Now yogis, I have an offering for you if you want to stay in child's pose. This is a really beautiful place to stay, and I'll invite you back in when we're doing the standing balance. If you want to skip this middle section, if you feel like resting, this is a good place to rest. If you're coming with me, downward facing dog. So you're either resting in child's or coming with me in down dog. Down dog, right leg lifts, bend the knee, open the hip. From here, the right fingers come up to the right fingertips and reach the right fingertips forward a little just to find a deeper stretch down the right side body. As the right hand comes back down, right foot on the outside of the right hand, sink the hips. Straight away, lift the right arm, come to the outside of both feet, bring the right foot halfway down the mat, come to this modified side plank that we were working with in the warm-up. From here, sink the left hip down, turn to the back of the mat, into that seated forward fold. This time, we're going to take the left elbow on the outside of right thigh, palm to palm. We're twisting to the right for 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to stay with me. Turning to the left, hands to the ground. And from here, right hand down, right toes face forward, lift the left leg and the left arm, and you'll find a half moon. For 3, 2, 1, left hand down, standing split, keep the left leg high. If you're in child's pose and you want to meet us, come to the top of your mat now. Everybody come slowly to stand, left knee comes with you. So we're inhaling, left knee up, exhaling, left knee down as the hands come down, both knees bend. Again, left knee up, and left knee down. This time as the left knee comes up, hold it with the left hand, come to tree pose. Foot into thigh, thigh into foot. And you can stay in tree with the arms out. Or option to side body bend here, bringing your left hand towards your right hip. And maybe, just maybe, your right hand might come towards the left. For 3, 2, 1, release. Step the left foot behind the right. Right hand holds the left wrist, side body bend to the right. My right knee is bent. I'm on the outside of my left foot. For 3, 2, 1, coming forward. Left hand down, left leg back, right hand down, right leg back. You're either flowing or resting, yogi's choice. For 3. For 2, letting that side go. If you're staying in child's pose, if you rested on the first side, stay here and I'll invite you back in for the standing sequence. If you're coming with me, downward facing dog, left leg to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Come to left fingertips. Take the left fingertips forward a little and just breathe into that deep opening to the left side. Left hand down, left foot on the outside, left hand, sink the hips. Left hand up, come to the outside of both feet, slide the left foot down, left foot to the left. Modified side plank for a breath. Sink the right hip, turn the toes to the back, and we're coming to a twist here. Right elbow on the outside of the left knee. For 3. For 2. Twisting to the right. Both hands down, left toes face the front of the mat. Right leg, right arm opens to your half moon. Beautiful. You got it. Other side, Linda, the right leg's gonna lift. Yeah, you got it. Right hand down, right leg stays up, forward fold in your standing split. If you want to meet us for the standing balance, we're gonna bring the right knee up as we lift the hands on the in-breath, and then bring the right leg down as the hands sink down. Couple more times. Inhale, right knee lifts. Exhale, right knee and arm sink. Last time. Let's lift the right knee. Right hand holds that knee, brings it out towards the right, into your tree. Press the thigh into the foot into the thigh. Engage through the glutes, grow through your branches. Option to stay and breathe here. If you want to challenge your side body stretch, right hand across to the left hip, left hand up and over towards the right. For 3. For 2. 1. Release. Bring that right foot behind the left. Left hand holds the right wrist as you lean towards the left. Left knee is bent. You're on the outside of your right foot for 3, 2, 1. Hands are forward. Right hand down, right leg back. Left hand down, left leg back. To your flow or to your rest, yogis. Well done. That was a lot. For 3. For 2. In your own time, in your own way, we're going to slowly slide onto our bellies. So whatever that looks like for you, find your pillow with your hands. Shaking the hips left to right, softening down, breathing into earth. For 3. Letting go for 2. For 1. From here, reaching your right arm forward, you're going to roll to the right side. Stacking your left heel on top of your right heel, and your left fingertips can keep you balanced on your right side. From here, maybe, just maybe, you can extend the left arm up and over. Your head is super relaxed down on your upper arm. And see if you can find a balance here. If you feel stable, maybe you can float the the left arm and the left leg towards each other. Yeah, beautiful. And there's no right or wrong. I just want to have you to have a play here. So feeling the length and the strength of that right side body, maybe you can move your elbow towards your knee. Maybe you can kick your wrist towards your ankle. Just have a play like you're moving through honey. Feeling the resistance of the air around you. Just allowing both sides to work their magic. For 3. For 2. 1. Right knee, the left knee bends. And it's bending in front. And then you're going to bring the right arm forward, the back of the head to the earth, and lean and roll into your back for a twist. Maybe the right hand holds the right knee. For 3. For 2. For 1, roll back to the belly, back to your pillow. From here, roll onto your left side, left arm is in front. Keep the right elbow bent. Ankles stack on top of each other, and when you feel ready, you can release the right arm up overhead. Take a couple of moments here, soften the head even more. Feel all of those wiggles as the whole body integrates to balance you. And when you're ready, go ahead. Bring the arm to leg, leg to arm. Just have a play in space, noticing and feeling you radiate out from your center. Can there be a passive stretch on the left side and an engaged activeness on the right side? What does it feel like? Left to right, right to left. And the next time you feel that right knee bends up, you can drop it in front of you. Left arm reaches in front, the back of the head to the earth, and then roll to your back into your twist. Left hand can hold the right knee. For 3. Breathing in between the rib cage for 2. Releasing the knee for 1, rolling onto your back, scooching back onto your mat. And then we'll hug the knees in towards the chest and roll and massage through the lower back and the hips. When you feel good and ready, you can come to Shavasana with the legs long, hands by your side. If there's any other movements that your body is craving before you come to relaxation, by all means, take your time, follow your intuition, and you can meet in Shavasana whenever you're ready. Despite shadows of body or mind, in spite of blinding despair or habitual belief, who you are is whole. Let nothing keep you separate from the truth. The soul, illuminated from within, longs to be known for what it is. Undying, untouched by fire or the storms of life, there is a place inside where stillness and abiding peace reside. You can ride the breath to go there. Despite doubt or hopeless turns of the mind, you are not broken. Spirit surrounds, embraces, fills you from the inside out. Release everything that isn't your true nature. What's left? The fullness, light, and shadow. Claim all that as your birthright. Breathing into the places of lightness, breathing into the places of shadow. Let's move through your extremities, the fingers and toes. Gently rock left to right on your head, finding space in the neck. And when you feel ready, you can reach the arms and legs long. Feel how much length you have in both your side bodies. And then bend your knees and roll to whichever side you fall to first. Just take a couple of brief moments in the fetal position on your side. Collecting, integrating, accepting, and loving all the sides of yourself. Bringing them with you as you roll up to a comfortable seated position. No rush to get there. And we'll end with palms in prayer. Palms move to the forehead as a reminder to keep the thoughts open, honest, and kind. Dropping palms to the lips, allowing words to be calm, to be clear, to be compassionate. Bringing the hands to heart center, feeling into unconditional love, eternal joy within, knowing and feeling the deep connection of love that we have for all sides of ourselves. Lightness and shadow. And may we always integrate in wholeness and in loving acceptance. Thank you so much for joining this morning, ladies. Namaste.